Aloha, this is Chris. The express purpose of this video is to speak on the subject of immortality. Your being immortal. Your seemingly mortal body, physically, being an illusion, and your being immortal, your being indestructible, your being beyond, your being beyond, your being beyond this, your being beyond this. Immortality. I'm speaking on this subject. And you're listening for some reason. You led yourself here. And now you're waiting for me to say something that you don't think that you already know. And yet, if you are a being, as I am, self-aware, aware of your own existence, aware of your ability to choose, if you identify yourself as that, I am that. Awareness, being, perception, identifying yourself as that. Then I am and you are identifying as pure awareness, as perception, as existence, existing and choosing. Therefore, that makes us very similar. Identifying as the same exact thing. Yet we seem to be separate. We seem to be individuals. And yet we identify ourselves at the root, fundamental level as the same exact one. Real talk, this is. Immortality. Immortality. You have a certain perception of how old you are, when your first memory was, and a timeline string of events from that point till now. And if you were to look at that first memory and every single moment that you've lived through those eyes until now, you could liken it to a picture album, a moving picture album, what you saw. And yet sometimes your awareness wasn't turned into the outer world in which you may be watching this YouTube video. Sometimes you may have been daydreaming. You may have been looking inwardly at your imaginations. You may have been looking inwardly at concepts such as math and physics, and laws of the universe. Or maybe you were sleeping and dreaming and perceiving an outer realm which was different than this one in which you were watching this video. Yet either way, you could view it as a timeline, moving from left to right or from bottom up, of these different states of consciousness, either viewing the objective world, this one or others, or viewing your own subjective world. Immortality. The question becomes, is the first memory you've had as you really your first experience? Does the fact that you can't remember before that negate your existence before that? Of course not. If I can't remember what I ate for breakfast 377 days ago, that doesn't mean that I didn't have breakfast 370 whatever days ago. Immortality goes both ways, possibly. And yet what really matters is right now. The fact that I'm speaking. The fact that I'm speaking to you through this device and recording it and uploading it. And therefore, in a way, I'm speaking to you when I'm not speaking to you. Because I'm speaking to you now, and I don't see your form. And yet you're hearing me through this recording, and I'm off doing something else as me. But if anything that I'm saying is true, then it doesn't matter whether it was said in the past or it's being said to you live right now. Immortality. That you will exist tomorrow. That you will exist after stepping through the corridor of death. Because from everyone else's perspective, a dying man is gone and they don't experience him anymore. But from that supposed dying man's perspective, if immortality is real, then he still exists on the other side and is having a whole other set of experiences, objectively and subjectively. It's just that death is a way to completely start fresh and new and have much of the burdens of the world taken from you, as well as many of your most loving attachments. Immortality, your existence, your existing, your self-awareness, your identity as perception and awareness, now and in the future. Immortality, being, the being level, the root fundamental level of you. Immortal. Possibly. And yet, you must be the one that realizes that in each moment. Do I still exist? Yes, I do. That's one more notch up. That's one more notch. It's one more piece of data that adds on to the theory that I am immortal. Aloha. Bonjour. Mukti.